Take care of this last one, and I'll make it worth your while. Mr. Black, he's a strange one. Truth be told, I ain't even sure if he's alive, but he's hurt a lot of good folks in this town, and he needs taken care of.
Over the last decade or so, Rockstar Games has arguably given us some of the greatest video game Easter eggs of all time. Whether you're strolling down the mean streets of Los Santos or sneaking in the girls' dorm of Bullworth Academy, the developers at Rockstar always deliver. In this video, we will be focusing on one of their more controversial IPs, the Red Dead series. This list will be comprised of the 5 freakiest Easter eggs throughout all 3 games: Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Each of these games could easily have their own list, and maybe one day, but for now, here are my personal 5 freakiest Red Dead moments. As always, we start with Number 5, the ghost town of Tarnation, Red Dead Revolver. Ever since I briefly mentioned it in a previous episode of Creepy Gaming, I've had viewers ask me about the town of Tarnation. First off, just in my opinion, the original Red Dead Revolver is sadly underrated. With that said, I will gladly tell you about this eerie ghost town. Tarnation was used in 2 missions of the game, along with the creepy cemetery. When this title was released, other Rockstar games like GTA had already had their share of myths and urban legends, so players knew to keep a sharp eye out while in the ghost town. If I had to put it simply, there would be no Tumbleweed, if not first, for Tarnation. Number 4, UFO cult mass suicide, Red Dead Redemption 2. RDR2 had no shortage of creepy Easter eggs, but one of the freakiest by far has to be the cult mass suicide. Stumbling onto this area late at night, not knowing of the cult, can be terrifying. It gets even creepier knowing that this part of the game is based on real-life cult Heaven's Gate. Number 3, Tumbleweed, Red Dead Redemption. This location still resonates with most players all these years later, and for many a good reason. I, as well as many gamers, have probably spent more time exploring this ghost town than we should have. Whether you're traversing across the dusty plains or trying your luck in the old mansion, Tumbleweed is filled with creepiness. Since the game's release, players have reported strange sounds, footsteps, random animals, seeing ghostly apparitions, and so much more. If you finished RDR2, then it's even more tragic seeing the old town flourish, knowing how it will end up eventually. Number 2, Blue Water Marsh, Red Dead Redemption 2. For this entry, I have decided to add everything from Blue Water Marsh. I won't go into it all because it's been done to death already. But real quick, you have the suicidal, homicidal ghost girl who could eventually be found hanging from a tree. There's slaughtered bodies everywhere, the weeping woman, and of course, the night folk. Enough said, and now it's time for number 1, The Strange Man, Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2.
What are you doing here?
My accounts. I'm an accountant.
Is that so?
In a way.
What's your name?
You know, it's the darndest thing. I can't remember.
Tell me your damn name and where you know me from.
Well, I know you're from Mexico. I know you're from back out west. Hell, I know you from all over.
Tell me your name or I won't be responsible for my actions.
Oh, but you will. You will be responsible. This is a fine spot. See you around, cowboy.
Damn you!
Yes, many have.
Topping this list is everyone's favorite enigmatic figure, the Strange Man. He was most predominantly featured in Red Dead Redemption in the John Marston storyline. The two have a few disturbing encounters in the game. I've covered these before in a previous Creepy Gaming, so you can check that out if you feel like it. When I first played RDR2, I won't lie, I was pretty let down by the apparent absence of the Strange Man. It wasn't until after I beat the game that viewers informed me that I missed him. Since the beginning, it has been theorized that the man could be God, the devil, death, or something else completely. Well, now it's been confirmed. Sort of. It's definitely true that the man is not human. The official Red Dead Wiki states, and I quote, "There's an abandoned shack in Bayal Edge, Limone, that seems to belong to the Strange Man. The shack is riddled with cryptic writing alluding to Armadillo, Herbert Moon, and the cholera outbreak of New Austin." The wiki page goes on to say, if the player visits the shack as John Marston, the painting will gradually become more and more complete over the next few days, and John will document his thoughts of it in his journal, saying how it makes him feel fascinating, awful, and seductive all at once. John can also see the Strange Man stalking him in the mirror like a phantom. End quote. That's right, folks, you can see the Strange Man in the reflection. But once you turn around, you will find that there is no one standing behind you. Well done, Rockstar. You never cease to impress me. There you go, and here's your chance. What moments from the Red Dead trilogy did I miss? Remember, this is only a list of 5. So, if you want to see individual episodes of the games where I can get more in depth, then let me know down below. That's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you all so much. I truly hope you enjoyed. I am Mike Hardcastle with Mullet Mike Productions and Fullscreen saying, keep it creepy. Stay classy, my friends. Peace.